Hi there, students. To Gnash. Notice the G is silent. Gnash. Gnashers. The noun. A gnashing of teeth. Old-fashioned and more formal idiom. Okay, so to gnash. To bite at something and bite again and again, grinding your teeth. So the dog was gnashing at its bone. Yeah, yeah, or to gnash, a gnashing of teeth, to grind your teeth in pain or anger. When the final bill comes, there's going to be a wailing and gnashing of teeth at home. Okay, this sounds to me rather biblical. Lamentations, yeah? A wailing and a gnashing of teeth. Okay, to gnash your teeth, to be very upset, to make loud, upset noises, yeah? Grind your teeth in a sign of anger, yeah? I think this is very often used as hyperbole, yeah? No doubt the tennis player is now gnashing his teeth after not being allowed to play in the tournament. To strike your teeth together, to gnash. The dog was ready to gnash me. And that comes to the thumbnail. The dog in the thumbnail is called Gnasher. And that's Dennis the Menace from the Beano, UK, Dennis's dog, and he's always gnashing people. He's biting. Yeah. So yeah, the dogs like to gnash different things. So yeah, to gnash, to bring your teeth together quickly. Yeah, gnash. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, as the postman went to deliver the letter, he got gnashed by the dog. Effectively, he got bitten by the dog. Okay, so to gnash your teeth, to be very upset about something, to make loud lamentations, yeah, grinding your teeth because you're upset, yeah. Let's see. There is I got a biblical quotation from Matthew. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast into utter damnation. There will be a wailing and gnashing of teeth. So they will be very upset. They will be crying, wailing, and lamenting what's happened to them. Okay, so when you gnash your teeth, you're lamenting, you're upset because something happened. He didn't study, and now he's failed his exam. When his parents find out, there's going to be a wailing and gnashing of teeth. There's going to be a gnashing of teeth. Okay, so let's look at formality. Well, one thing I missed before I do that. Gnashers, teeth. Yeah, he got a new set of false gnashers. Yeah, he's got pearly white gnashers. Yeah, an informal word for teeth. So to gnash, the dog gnashed me. I think I'm going to give that a 4.5 in formality. Use it in an informal conversation. But don't use it in anything semi-formal or more than that. Gnashers as teeth, 4 in formality, maybe even 3.5, only in a semi-formal conversation. A wailing and gnashing of teeth. I think I'd probably give this a 7 in formality or a 6.5. It sounds very literary. I think, though, you could use a wailing and gnashing of teeth in an informal conversation if you're making a joke. Yeah, it's a jokey way of saying somebody that is going to be very upset. And then as to origin, well, it comes from, it's maybe related to an Old Norse word, gnanstan, and gnashing, and it's possibly onomatopoeic, gnash, gnash, of some sort of Germanic origin. Okay, so yeah, For those who missed my live stream on Sunday, will be wailing and gnashing their teeth. Okay, so enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Gnash. Gnashers. Wailing and gnashing of teeth.